hello, everyone. Sorry, some music just got really loud in the house. I was a little surprised. It was eerie music. How are you all on this fine Friday night? Thank you so much for joining us for the 148th episode of Stormfall.
Oh.
Yeah, yep, 2 away now. So expect something. I don't know. I'll have to do it. What are we on Friday? So Tuesday at the latest, but probably before then. As far as what I want to do something for a giveaway, do some fun hype stuff. I mean, 150 episodes, you don't see that too often. I feel so. We'll definitely have to fire something up. I'm excited for tonight. Always a pleasure, of course, hanging out with you all here and playing this game. So thank you. In appreciation of the 148th episode, thank you all players for being here for, just for so long and being so committed and wonderful and investing so much of yourselves and your time and energy into this campaign.
Thank you, Dan.
And it's absolutely my pleasure. I couldn't ask for a better crew of people. Truly, what would Stormfall be without all of you? So, let's see. Blueberry can't make it tonight. Beth can, she's fine. But Blueberry, no, just kidding. Unfortunately, Beth will be back with us next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Mariah should be here, but might be running a little bit late. We will see. But again, viewers, welcome. For anyone that's new here tonight, this is our longest running initial campaign from Hadbird streams, Stormfall. 148th episode, we're 5th edition, Homebrew world, and amazing players. What do we have going on? Well, we're going to rewind time a little bit from the end of last session. The end of last session, Mort and Aeronwen bamfed over into Sigil, the City of Doors, to visit an old friend and traveling mate, Galathor. But we're going to wind time a little bit as everything kind of got swept up at the end of the last session, and Mort wanted to, of course, as Mort does, just check in, let everyone know, and do a few other things, and we'll have an opportunity for all the players to do a thing or two. The House of Giggles. Do a thing or two tonight before we get fired up. We have Emil I wanted to jump back to as well, just in case. It was a session prior to that, Emil had a big moment with Sterling Sam. And since it's effectively the next day, just not that you have to have anything meal, of course, but I'm planning on checking in. Gosh, plans to go to Mistra's Realm and return the Blue Flame that Aeronwen is currently housing. Mistra's asked her to bring back. The next time they teleport through the teleportation circle, they will be yoinked to Mistra's Realm. Whee! And with that, let's get underway. So we'll rewind time, and we're back a little bit before Mort and Aeronwen headed over to Sigil. And Mort, of course, you pause for a moment, thinking, "Let me step inside and check with everyone." You find mostly everyone in the kitchen. Emil, it's up to you, of course, whether or not you want to be here in the kitchen. Let me know if you don't or anything. So I'll let you role play that. Aaron, do you think you'd be with Mort? Does he let you know I'm gonna go just check in with everyone quick before we go?
She'd just be waiting where they're going to leave.
Okay.
So just kind of chilling at the departure spot.
Okay. So you find Mort entering the kitchen, smell of biscuits and such. Are you having an imaginary roommate chat, Steph, or are you just muted?
Oh no, that's just me singing to myself. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry for the call out. The second time, that's my bad. I'll I'll remember at one point. I'm glad you're vibing. Uh, so, you enter the kitchen, Mort.
Okay, Ward will enter the kitchen. So listen, I'm going to be using plane shift to take Aeronwen to Sigil, so she can. She talked to Galathor via my sending, and they're going to have a little conversation. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to, unless we can find another way, have to wait a day before we can come back, so I can use plane shift again. So that's the plan. Just letting you know in case anybody else wants to come to Sigil. And
Is
day.
she okay with us, with other people going?
Let me check.
Yes,
attendant.
yes. She would have said that beforehand.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's just a quick trip, but just in case you need any backup or anything happens while you're there. I mean, Sigil's not the greatest place. I mean, as you know. So, maybe, yeah, I mean, otherwise I'd just be sitting around here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go. Davania kind of raises her hand and
Just be careful. Don't go through doors that aren't real clearly marked. It's sort of a crazy place. You could end up going someplace else through a door.
is this a place of portals?
Yes. Hopefully Galathor will be able to meet us there, and we'll be able to he'll be able to shepherd us through most of the places without too much worry. And Garrick, you said your mother's house?
Not her house, our workshop.
Oh, her workshop. I'm
We don't
sorry.
Live at
I'm sorry.
work.
I didn't know.
What?
I was unaware your mother had a place in Sigil.
Yeah, that's how they'll know you're a tourist. It's pronounced Sigil.
Oh, Sigil, right.
So what kind of shop does she have there, Garrick? Is she a tinkerer like you are?
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's got a machine shop. Pretty big one at that.
Okay.
What's a machine? like a catapult? Like a trebuchet?
What do they do?
Yes, but with more gears and such.
Wait, what does she work on, Garrick? You're being a little...
Different
does she
projects
build?
here and there.
Okay.
You know, whatever work comes along.
Interesting.
Machines, you can think of machines as tools to make people's lives easier.
Oh. Okay. Are we... Okay.
Like creating new things to...
Yeah, or creating new things or making existing things function more efficiently or work in different ways.
Okay.
Are you coming with or strange relationship?
Oh, I think I'll sit this one out. Not a strange relationship, but you know, I just got away from home, so don't necessarily want to go right back. Yeah, trying to set off on my own, so I don't want to go back without anything to show for it.
Well, okay. Do you need anything while you're there? While we're there,
Mm,
needs to bring back anything for you?
you know, a donut would be nice. Miss the donuts from Sigil.
Donut. Okay. Sure, we can do that.
Okay. Sounds like you all landed on who's going and who's staying, if anyone. Emil, I just wanted to jump in and check with you. Are you also going, and do you have anything that you want to do this morning?
Emil will not go to Sigil. He'll stay behind at the keep. There's at least one artificing thing that Emil would like to work on, and Emil may also contact Winifred, but I'll think about that one. I'll let you know.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Then the lot of you that are headed to Sigil pile up. Let me just double check. We have Caelynn, Mort, Aeronwen. Garrick's going after all for the donuts. Davania. Garrick's not going. He
Garrick
wants
is not
donuts
going.
brought back. Okay.
Yes.
Davania. Okay. I'll check in with Rain later. We'll leave that open. And Blueberry is still in the tower with Ita. All right. So you
Before
all... Ooh, yeah.
heading out, Caelynn would have just stopped in. I mean, just to, roleplay needed, but she would have stopped in to just kind of spend a few moments with Brewer before leaving.
Aw. Okay. He's make a. Are you just there for like moral support, or are you looking at his condition, which is is pretty
She'd
bad?
probably check his condition
Okay.
and then maybe spend like 5 minutes in the room with him before
Oh,
leaving.
yes, of course. Please go ahead and make an investigation check if you would.
Oh wow. Okay. All right, Caelynn, girl. Well, that's a investigation. That's a 5.
Everything looks fine. Yep, looks like he's still in that same steady state.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Is still passing in and out very loosely into consciousness and back unconscious. But
If she gets him in a moment of consciousness, she would just say, "You should be back soon."
he tries to hold his eyes open as long as he can. Fill them with your visage before he back them. Okay. All right. And then you catch up with everyone, and Mort brings you out to the meeting point where you find Aeronwen. Aeronwen, you see Mort has returned with some of the others. And then you all travel to Sigil, hopping out into the that same area that Mort had just gone through. Mort, you know the way roughly, thanks to that, I think, roughly drawn map I think you got. So, all right. Do you all want to head right over there to Garrick's mother's workshop? No, you actually got the name, didn't you? I think you got the name last session.
The name of
The shop.
shop.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the directions. I'm sure we. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Garrick gave those to us.
All right. So you are headed to Gearhart Ltd. You find your way through, and you approach. Gosh, I didn't ask about the exterior. You're running through Sigil, so there's a lot of different extraplanar creatures here. This is the hub of all planes that connects, via doors here in this singular plane of Sigil. You don't pass a donut shop currently, but you do find your way to I guess what do you have an idea of what the outside looks like, Garrick, before they step in at all?
Sure. Yeah, it's a very simple and plain gray facade. There's a lot of steel beams and construction, and outside there's hung a sign that has a deer jumping through the center of a gear.
That's awesome. Okay. Look around. Seems to be the place. You all head up and inside the building, and what does it look like? Sights and sounds as they head inside, Garrick.
Sure. There's a lot of different machines in there. They're all humming and churning and whirring as if they were alive. Hung around the edges of the walls, there's copper pipes. And you can see in the corner, they're all being fed by an air elemental. Air elemental. I can say words.
That's so cool, though.
Yeah, the centerpiece machine is a big multi-story milling machine. It has ladders and scaffolding running all around it. And you could see definitely there's someone in charge. She's in a second story, kind of like a mezzanine floor office, and she's shouting out instructions. And you can see small gnomes running up and down and across the machine, trying to make adjustments to the controls for the correct distance and rate that she's calling out.
Awesome. All right, so that's what you experience as you enter the shop. What would you all like to do? Anyone in particular?
Caelynn's just probably going to be a little wide-eyed and just kind of like gazing around and like looking at everything that she can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even like getting her journal out to like take some notes.
I love it.
She hasn't done that in a while.
Oh, that's right.
Yay.
Oh, wait. Yeah. No. Wait. Was that ever given back to me?
Oh, no. Rain still has. No, I think she put it back under
She
your bed.
said, yeah, she said
Right?
she put it
Okay.
back.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm,
So Caelynn will get out her journal and start taking notes. So you'd see her.
Oh.
A very familiar sight that you haven't seen in a while.
Okay.
Vanya's just looking around. She has her mouth open, even though she's like wearing her mask, and she's like kind of pulls it down a little bit and goes, I have got to learn how to work with metal. What is all of this?
That day, Davania becomes a gearhead.
Nice. Awesome. That air elemental is definitely just an extra touch in here that's feeding the air through the pipes and everything.
She's like staring straight at it. She's like, how does this what?
Yeah, I'm definitely just kind of like, oh, this is cool. Trying to forget her nerves for a minute.
You hear women shout more instructions to a couple of the others that are working in the crew there. They race over a little bit in their own areas, adjusting valves and such work. Everything seeming to work a very careful balance here, whatever their different work they're doing. This power center here.
Mort's just going to be spinning on his heels, looking around everywhere. It's just sort of like fascinating, intriguing. Looks for what I guess the equivalent of a front desk or someplace where people would be greeted coming into the shop.
Okay, let's see. Actually, if you can all make a perception check at disadvantage because there's so much going on here.
Wow.
Steam kind of blows out across the area.
Oof.
That's a 2.
Yeah, that's
I dropped to 15.
Oh no.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
I rolled 2 12s, so 17.
Okay.
Even better.
I rolled a 17 and a 2. So that's 8 total.
Okay. I need to quickly check. I don't think they're gonna have a pass. Oh my gosh.
Steampunk Davania.
Nice. Well, with that in comparison, and very aptly, you're all just kind of taken in. There's so much to process here, so many noises and sounds and smells. This steam from the air elemental is being released from valves and shot across the open floor here. As a big burst of steam kind of blasts out towards your right, Aaron, when you take a step back, it's not scalding hot, it's far enough away, and it's not high pressure. And as it begins to dissipate over those few seconds, you gain the transparency through where that steam was, and you see behind some of the other machinery a lathe set up, someone working at a lathe that has a rather familiar form, quite possibly Galathor.
Aeronwen. Davania's gonna turn. And if Aeronwen would allow Davania to have her hands on both of her shoulders. Okay. Deep breath.
There's a woman over there working beside him.
Whatever happens, happens.
Mhm.
It'll be okay.
Yep. It's totally fine.
Take another deep breath. Okay. I'll be right behind you. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
Okay.
All right. She'll give you a hug real quick. All right. She'll take her hands off her shoulders. At your pace.
Yeah. Maybe just keep everyone over here.
Okay.
Like, talk to him.
Of course. And she'll turn to the rest of the group. How about we go look at this?
I'll start
this
walking
thing,
over.
the machine
Well,
over
then.
there by the elemental.
Caelynn's completely just like not even like still like
I just imagine her walking around the room making notes, and then like Davania's gonna have to follow her.
No, this way.
Don't walk into there.
All right.
I'll just kind of walk over to that area and just wait
Okay.
to the side.
All right, nice.
Just for when they're done. I don't want to get caught in any machinery.
Awesome. Yeah, I think Galathor, after a little bit, the woman that's beside you kind of taps you on the forearm and just nods past you. You look up and you look over, you see 15 feet away, 12, 15 feet away, Aeronwen, and then behind her in the background through some of the steam, Mort, Davania, Caelynn, off in the thing.
Oh, Aeronwen, and she brought everyone.
They wanted to come just look around.
Oh,
See.
okay.
I can tell them to
No, it's fine.
Hmm? Yep.
It's good to see you. And
Yeah. She's glowing.
Blue flame trickling up out of her runes. Yeah.
I forgot about this. He's still glowing. That didn't go away.
Garrick's still working on the machine. Or God, Galathor's still working on the machine.
If you're busy, I can come back.
No, I'm not busy. It's good to see you. And I see you brought Caelynn with you, so everything seems to have gone well.
Yeah, it was shockingly easy.
Woman beside you just taps your arm and says something, powers the machine down so you can the lathe. And that's it. When you're ready. to give you some space.
Oh, thank you, Colette.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, didn't mean to disrupt anything.
No, I've been helping out here at the shop. I'm sure Garrick's told you.
Yeah. We saw his own shop with his llama. That was pretty cool. It's really cute.
Geraldo is cute, but you should keep an eye out around him.
Why?
He spits oil.
That's pretty funny. Can we walk somewhere less loud? Is that all right, or do you have to stay?
I'm technically still on the clock.
Oh, okay. I'll make this quick then. I'm I'm sure you noticed everything. Kind of hard not to. That was a dumb statement. Considering the history between our gods, I just thought I would let you know. I've been asked by Mistred to help restore her back to her full self. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna meet in her realm, if anything, or whatever's going to happen. But I feel drawn to this more like kind of like I have to, but I also kind of want to. So I don't know if that changes anything.
Have you told her yes?
Well, yeah. I'm currently housing all of the blue flame relics in my runes, hence the lighthouse effect. Yeah.
Well, I wish I could come with you. Honestly, I've been thinking about you a lot. And I miss you every day. But unfortunately, to help get Caelynn back, I'm bound here by contract.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I do have something to show you, though.
All right. Okay.
Galathor's gonna gesture to call it the fire back up the machine, and then ask her to put a parting tool in it.
Okay, she does so. Fires back up, hums loud.
Aaron, have you ever used a lathe before?
No, I've never like the first time I saw anything like this was, I guess, the closest thing I've seen to a machine is a brewer.
That's right. Well, I'm sort of a novice still, and that's what I'm trying to learn here. But what we've got on is a parting blade, and then you'll see that mounted inside the machine, is a very rapidly spinning tube. All you have to do is press this lever until the part flies off.
Okay. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay, she'll push the lever. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
okay,
Galathor
this
will
thing.
put his hand on yours to help guide.
Mhm.
You hear some soft
Nah.
music begin playing.
No, Dan.
Ah, okay.
It's anime enough.
Whoops. There's
Why did it? Okay, am I back? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. There's the chink, and then the part flies off, and it rattles around inside the lathe, and then the machine kind of like whirs to a stop, and then Galathor reaches inside and pulls out like a very crappily looking. It's a. I can't work around this. It's a ring. The finish is, really crappy quality. It's awkwardly on the large side. Aeronwen, this is for you.
For me?
Yeah, it represents a promise that by the end of this, whatever happens, we'll make it through. Godspeed, Tams.
She'll throw her arms around him and give him a big kiss.
Galathor will reciprocate.
Yay! Yes! Yes!
Oh,
Oh.
how long? How many episodes?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Nice.
Aw.
Yes. Oh, it's
Fan art,
good.
Steph. Fan art.
Yes.
You can finally make it.
But like as you kiss, there's like a machine in the back that some like some sparks arc go off and fill the back.
Yep. Yep.
She'll pull away. She'll pull away with her entire face just red. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, we'll make it through this. I miss you a lot too.
Keep me updated with all your adventures.
Yeah. When Mort has spells left, I will. I feel really bad. I wish I could learn sending myself, but I've got the mini version, but yeah.
It's really good to see you. I unfortunately have to get back to work to meet deadlines.
One more thing. I'll pull out of my pack one of the sending stones that Garrick made. Here, it's a sending stone. So we can talk a little bit without annoying others.
That would be wonderful.
She'll take the ring and try it on until it fits a finger.
Nice.
Just kind of, I love it. Thank you.
I'm glad.
Do you mind if I hang out and watch your work until we head out?
No, not at all.
And she'll hug him one more time and then kind of just, if you need me to do anything, I got an extra set of hands. I can help.
Galathor hands her an air hose.
So romantic.
she kind of figures out how, like, she there's how to use it, and and then she'll point it at him and blow his hair back.
Beautiful.
And then she'll do it to herself. Just laugh.
Awesome. All right. It's probably around this time that Caelynn is at least made her way around the shop to kind of see Galathor and Aeronwen off a little bit in the Galathor and Aeronwen, yeah, a bit off in the distance. After the sparks die out, bouncing off their shoulders onto the floor, they seem to be having some conversation. For what it's worth.
Wait, Caelynn, watch out for.
Sorry. I was a little distracted. This place is amazing, and it looks like everything's going good.
Yeah, it does.
It's nice. I think that Caelynn's going to try to find. She'll just kind of like immediately like start looking around, and she's going to just try to look for someone that looks like Garrick.
There are a lot of people that I guess sort of look. If you're super racist, they all look like Garrick.
No, I mean she's trying to find my voice.
Marie.
She's trying to find the owner of the shop. So like if she can't,
like a family
if
member,
she doesn't see like someone that would appear
Yeah.
to maybe be Garrick's mom there, she would ask an employee.
Okay. There are a lot of people working synchronously to the calls of one woman that does appear to be older than the rest. That
Okay.
she's the one shouting orders to everyone.
Oh, she's shouting.
Yeah, she's shouting over the machinery, lowered pressure by this, and blah. She's, shouting.
I
back
think
and forth.
if Caelynn sees that, she'd probably try to find maybe someone running the register, someone that's not like in a rush of working that works there. Excuse me.
Another woman comes over, the one that was near Galathor as he was working, sensing that he needed just a moment or two. She stepped aside, and you see her up near the counter.
Hi. I assume that's the owner of the shop over there.
Yeah, that's Quill.
She appears, as she's like continuing to yell at employees, she appears a bit busy. Does she accept people talking to her, like customers, or I'm just really interested in the shop, and I just wanted to kind of ask her about it, I guess.
You tell you a thing or two. Yeah, she's probably a bit too busy for you now. You'd have to come after the shop closes up.
What time does the shop close?
Oh, another 11 hours or so from now. Yeah.
What time of the day is it, Dan?
I think it's morning. It's like 10 maybe.
Okay,
like
all
that,
right.
9:30.
So this evening would be a good.
Yeah, I can answer questions for you too. She looks back over at Galathor. I've got a few minutes.
I just wanted to ask how the shop came to be, how she got interested in this. It's more kind of, I guess, personal than. I work with I do a bit tinkering and artificing myself, so I was just just going to get a feel for the shop, and it's fascinating.
Well, it's a family-run operation. That's my mom up there. Yep.
Oh, that's your mom.
Yeah.
I'm friends
That's Quill.
with Garrick.
Huh. That little runt. What's he up to these days?
Well, he's been helping my group.
Is he making
doing
it big?
some featuring. I don't know if I'd say make it big. he seems impressive enough. He has
Hmm.
that workshop that he has that kind of travels along
Oh.
with him, which is fascinating.
Yeah.
Did that come from this shop?
No, that's just
Oh,
a
A Garrick thing.
yeah, he got that elsewhere. But yeah, he's got talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this shop is I don't know,
Mm.
Garrick, what is the history of this shop? Since I guess I don't want to step on your toes on that. Yeah. Oh, you're muted. You're muted. Sorry.
Thank you. It's a third generation business. So Quill inherited it from her mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow,
and
that's impressive.
Yeah, well, Mima fired this shop up, been running strong since.
it's canon now.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to step on toes. Oh, Mima!
That's fascinating. I'm seeing some machines here and there. I mean, do you have any you ever worked on, I guess, anything that was human-like?
Garrick, do you think they would have worked on
gnome-like, I guess.
Would they have done any work on like steel defenders and such, do you feel, Garrick? Helping artificers with things like that? Or is this
No,
more
I'm
of
trying
like
to decide how much to drop here.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me message you, Dan.
Okay, thanks.
Facebook.
This place isn't gonna blow up, is it? And open like a black hole of portals.
Nice.
Is there a workshop of Warforged underneath the shop?
Awesome. The mom shouts some orders. And Quill's. Oh, just a moment. She goes over and starts
Okay.
pulling the lever and adjusting a valve.
She's really loud, Mort.
Well, it's a loud place. I guess.
I mean,
Shut your mouth, Dan.
No, so much machinery going on. You just naturally never adjust your voice back to normal after a while.
That's true.
But still, she's kind of loud.
She just nods in agreement.
Oh, okay. No. We just we just handle machine parts that help, buildings and other, pipelines, other things, just to make things a little bit easier day to day, without having to worry about entangling magic and such.
Okay. I don't see why she wouldn't say anything. I'm currently repairing a Warforged, so I was trying to get a.
That's so.
But if you don't work on it, you don't work on it.
Nope,
So
can't help you there.
Insight check,
Go ahead.
Dan.
Go right ahead.
Oh. Trying to make this as difficult on you as a DM as I can, Dan. Sorry.
No, you're fine. The dice are doing that too.
This is a 24 total.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, versus a natural 1 plus whatever modifier she has. You can tell that they not only, gosh, that's a good roll. They don't, they don't have any experience with that. And you even pick up a vibe of distaste.
Okay, that's what I was getting. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I've asked you enough questions.
I need to get back to work. Yeah, you tell Garrick. Shit! I scrolled off the names. You tell Garrick that.
He said this was Caelynn.
Okay. Thank you. That Caelynn says hi.
Okay, will do. Have a good rest of your work day.
Mm-hmm. And she turns back, head over to Galathor.
Was Mort close enough to hear that conversation?
Yeah, you could do. I guess just do. If you feel like you would have been there in that area, just make a perception check. And
I would have
Caelynn-
been wandering around the shop while
Caelynn definitely wouldn't have been like stealthy. Wasn't
Yeah.
trying to be like hidden about it. Just having a conversation.
Oh,
Oh, look at you!
it spun like on one of
Yeah,
its
it
little.
did. It did.
Boop.
It almost didn't make it, but it did
I'm
make
so
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
just more from the same fact if he hears that bit about just making building parts and pipes and looking, Mort's gonna look around the shop to see, does this look like anything that's building pipes?
Nice. Yeah, Mort and Davania, perception check. She would have overheard enough. And yeah, it does look like that type of shop. They strictly machine parts for different things here. It does seem to add, and you don't see any hint of anything arcane.
So Caelynn would turn around and probably like almost run into Mort because and you would see this kind of like very mixture of confused and like curious with a little bit of disdain kind of mixed on her face. Hey.
Hey.
That was weird, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing here, but I don't know. It's weird.
Well,
They're doing a lot of it.
I suppose I probably shouldn't tell everyone that I'm working on a warforge, but
But
I don't know,
she didn't approve?
It's not that I could tell.
That's
Well,
odd.
it seems that this place would fit right into some, mechanical or arcana work.
Yeah, I
but-
mean, they would.
I guess not.
I mean, I'm incredibly impressed you're working on a warforged, and I mean,
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I'm not looking for people to be impressed. I was
no,
just
but
wondering.
it's not an ordinary thing. It's not in the least. I mean,
Just wondered if
just
they
looks
had
like
any.
a lot of
I know warforged are kind of more of a dwarven thing, anyways, but
still.
maybe it's because I'm a dwarf. Do gnomes have a thing with dwarves?
I don't, but I can't speak for all gnomes.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know either because, yeah. Yeah, this place is pretty interesting. Did you say? And she'll kind of like motion her head towards like where Aeronwen and Galathor are.
I saw they had a conversation. I hope it went well.
I think it did.
Good. It was worth the trip then.
Yes, I think it definitely was. All right. Well, Caelynn would just kind of still just wander around until everyone was ready to go.
Yeah, well, we'll just sort of Mort will join Caelynn, just mull around, still looking at all this machinery, wearing and putting out nondescript parts for nondescript reasons.
Now, Dan, I know for certain that I have everything I need for for the Warforged thing, right?
Yeah. Yep. You're positive.
Okay. All right. I was
You
going
have
to say
that
I'm
special
kind of
metal.
in the right place in case I was missing anything. So just making sure.
Nice.
Before I left and went back and I was like, well, you're kind of missing this and this. I'd be like, well, God damn it.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you've got everything. Everything's ready to go. Special metal.
Do I see anything in this shop, Dan? Do I see anything interesting?
Interesting.
I mean, like other than like
no, just
other
kidding.
like as far as like, because I'm assuming, do they have things on sale or is it just like a shop that they work on things?
Is it? I took it as just a shop where they work on things. But Garrick, do they have any display anything on sale?
They not. You know what? They probably have merch on sale, but no, they just take commissions.
Okay, yeah. I was, okay, so
Oh wait,
You just want the merch? What?
If they have coffee mugs,
not after that customer service.
Mort would definitely buy a coffee mug for Garrick.
That's amazing.
Nice.
and surprised that he does not have a coffee mug from his own place.
Garrick, is there any logo or funny gimmick that they put on the Gearhart Limited coffee mugs?
Oh man.
Yeah, Ed. What is it?
Limited edition.
Yep. We'll do no coffee, no worky.
Perfect.
Company logo.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right.
All right. Aeronwen, as you finish up here and lingeringly step away from Galathor, is there anything else you want to do with Galathor? I don't want to just chop that off if you had any other final moments or if that was it. For now.
She would just she'd kind of look over at everyone and be like, if you guys need to go anywhere else or go see anything else, then I'll be fine here.
I do need to find a donut shop.
Yeah.
Could you get a coffee mug?
Yep.
What?
Hold it up. Got it for Garrick.
Interesting. Oh, that's good.
What does that say?
No coffee, no worky. Mort shortest shrugs, doesn't really get the joke.
That's weird. Yeah, let's we can let's go and get some donuts and we'll give her some more time.
While they're walking out, Davania's gonna cast a message. She's gonna I don't know how to do this without showing it. She's gonna take her right hand and point it how kind of you point underneath your arm.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to describe it. She's gonna do that, and she's gonna point towards Galathor and say, "Make her happy."
You hear that, Gal?
And you be happy. But she's gonna walk out before he can answer back.
He steps out of the
Same
ring.
time.
Style.
Nice.
At the same time, Aeronwen cast message to Davania. I was about to say this when you said that.
That's amazing.
We should just make sure that they get a dozen for me, please.
What kind?
Yes.
What kind?
Yes.
Okay.
All the kinds.
3 dozen it is then.
Nice. All right.
Assorted.
So, Aeronwen, you spend some time here with Galathor while Davania, Caelynn, and Mort, I'm assuming all three of you, are heading out. Gosh, any of you, Mort, you would know. You've been here. You know where the
chocolate shop is?
Yeah, and the donut shop's a couple down from that.
Okay.
All right. So you pass by the chocolate shop. Are you stopping in there first? Or that'll be another thing, or nothing today?
We'll do the donut shop first because Mort doesn't really have an inkling yet.
All right, so you're walking down the street. You're approaching this chocolate shop and donut shop just a few buildings down. Can the three of you please make a perception check?
Yes.
Yeah, just a straight perception check, please.
Oof, God dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, that's Aaron.
No.
Okay.
6.
I
I smell the chocolate.
Nice.
Sorry, I was writing.
That's only well, it's a 10 for Caelynn. Not very good.
Yeah, dice was spazzing out like a mofo. Yikes. It was like a creepy ghost walk die. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Anyway, back to reality.
Oh, I'm so confused. Stop paying attention.
All right, so Mort and Caelynn cruising along. Davania, you notice that there's The streets aren't super busy here. You do see some of those freaky, oh, I forget what they're called, but they're creatures that serve the
The
Lady of
signs
Pain
over their
here.
heads. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't speak in language. They put up those little puzzles over their head, pictographs or whatever. Walking
What?
by,
What are
like they're like these tall,
They're
original
like the
Star Trek
guards.
alien bulging heads. Yeah, with cloaks. Yeah, they have like pictograph puzzles, like screwballs, a picture of a screw plus a baseball. Like that's the kind of thing that floats above their head.
the fuck?
That's how they communicate. And you're like,
Like they're like Wile E.
Yes.
Coyote.
yeah, yeah.
Ouch.
You see a few of them pass by on your walk
Got it, why
over. But as you're getting closer to these shops, there are fewer people around. But I mean, all of you kind of feel observed already in this island. This
You
island.
feel
This
violated.
domain. um,
She starts shifting her feet as she walks and just kind of scanning everything because she's starting to feel uneasy with everybody just being looked at and just like she just feels uncomfortable.
And Mort probably would have, and stop me, Mort, if this isn't accurate, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, imagine he would have informed you like about Sigil, how it's ruled by the Lady of Pain that keeps deities from passing through to the Prime and other planes. Super powerful. Her basically these other little creatures that monitor the streets. They manage trespasses, usually not with death immediately, but it's pretty strict. But certainly, if you do anything on too grand of a scale to catch the Lady of Pain's attention, she's gonna kill you. That's just her. Oh, you did something wrong here. You're dead. She doesn't have time to figure out who's right, who's wrong. So you would have had that preface. So, hence some of the observation, but. Despite all of the travel in and out, that threat keeps this place relatively peaceful. Because otherwise, I mean, what better place to thieve from and cause whatever chaos you want than a place you can bamf in and bamf out through doors. So that level of energy is needed. All right, so you pass the chocolate shop. All the wonderful smells. There's different fillings you can smell: cherry and strawberry and other coated fruits and the chocolate. You can see in the window even there's some beautifully tempered chocolate encased, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to make myself too hungry if I talk about it too much. Delightful. You walk by a few buildings and you approach the donut shop. The chocolate shop looked pretty lively. Donut shop, not as lively. You don't see anyone coming in and out. And it's has a little sign swinging up, above the door that shows it's a donut shop. And you head inside. You can smell the donuts. Oh, they smell good. As you step inside, you see what appears to be an almost empty donut shop. There's no one behind the counter. There's just a sole individual sitting, maybe a few tables, little tables. It's a very narrow space. You walk in, it's maybe only 12 feet in width. 6 feet in the left are where a bench comes out, and behind that is where they're working on, they have a display case in this bench, and you can see the different materials needed to make donuts back there. The right-hand side is like a very narrow space to walk by, a few tables, and then the rearmost table, only about 14 feet in or so, is an individual just sitting down with her back to you and a box of donuts open. They seem to be eating some donut. With a long white hair dripping back with some horns. You've seen a lot of different races of creatures in your time here. But no one behind the counter currently. There is a little bell on the counter, though.
Caelynn would walk up to ring the bell.
Ding, ding. Right. You wait a little bit of time. If you look, down the counter, it does look like this behind the counter area does go back a little further, but after a few minutes, or after a minute or so, you still don't see anyone. You want to ring the bell again or call for anyone? What would you like to do?
Hello? Is there someone to sell us donuts here?
The
Does
person.
she see anyone like? Okay.
No, good.
I was gonna say is she would like lean to see if she can like look through the door, going back to see if she can see anyone as she's saying that.
Start to lean over, and the person that you don't spot anyone back there just seems to continue back and curve to the and take a turn to the right, a little bit L-shaped behind. So maybe there's someone back there, but the individual, the long white hair and the horns coming up at the table, speaks, not turning around. I do believe they're busy at the moment. Would you all care for some doughnut? I have plenty to share.
She'll kind of like look back at like the rest of the group. I was hoping to purchase a lot for my group, but I guess we'll just wait until they're back at the counter. And she'll just kind of motion at a table for the rest. You said there's a table. Is there a table like beside that person sitting at like beside their table?
Yeah, there's a few back. Although if something flutter, there's a little there's been a lot of different interesting things here. In this particular donut shop, there's a butterfly that flies off the counter and flutters by you as you're turning back to look at the tables.
Caelynn would go up to probably kind of like look at the person eating the donuts. Thank you though for the offer.
Are you walking like around to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start to thank them as you walk around, and they say, certainly a reunion calls for food. Yes? Something sweet. Yes? You see Arzamon sitting at the table, who you dealt with back with Brixie.
Yep. Caelynn's immediately going to become very tense.
Some more butterflies fly up off of her.
When I ask, who are you?
Oh. Where my man is Caelynn, please introduce us.
Davania, this is Arzamon. Arzamon, this is our friend Davania. I believe the rest you know.
Oh, Mortimer, a pleasure. A pleasure.
Who are they to you?
Shit, wait a minute.
Oh. We're friends,
Caelynn...
I would like to think.
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there's something that I might do here for really quick.
Oh, okay.
I have to look at her new abilities.
Nice. Davania, you see this creature before you, a bit androgynous, difficult to tell by features and voice, any gender alignment, but they have this long flowing white hair that rests over their shoulders and 6 different horns that come up in 3 in a row on either side. The side of their eyes coming out like butterfly makeup that's become 3D, and butterflies that kind of float in and out of their presence.
Caelynn's going to mentally connect with Mortimer with her telepathic feet. Let me know if this is working. I'm not really sure. You can reply back to this, Mortimer. You're hearing this in your mind.
It's working. What's happening?
Good. Yeah. Do you, because Mortimer's in the shop. Yeah, because she said hi to you. I think that maybe to not anger, we should probably sit down with them.
Who is it?
Aren't you not, did you not see them?
Well, she had her back.
Yeah,
shop,
she
right?
she turned.
Oh.
They turn to address you,
Yeah,
and you
they-
see Arzamon, the butterflies flowing in and out, and we're friends. I'd like to think.
Oh, okay,
Davania
so I
asks. Yeah, you'd see them.
Oh,
now.
wait. You don't have the ability to respond to me telepathically.
Oh!
I'm so sorry. This is different.
Nope. Take it back.
Yeah. So she'll just say, she will look at you and still ask you if it's working to nod. And then tell you, I think that we should sit down so that we don't make her upset.
Mort will slowly walk over there and
Okay.
cautiously, like mentally in his mind, going fudge.
I love that so much. Because every time I hear it, I hear, but I did, except I didn't say.
So Caelynn will kind of like try to look reassuringly at Davania, like there's nothing to worry about, and then turn around and walk closer to the table. So, Arzamon, how are you faring?
Well, and a bit intrigued. Passing through Sigil, and I saw such good friends.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind me borrowing this donut shop. I thought the sweets might be a nice way to say hello and
Yes. Yes. Caelynn will like slowly sit down at the table, and kind of just motion the others to look at the others to kind of hope that they can read that to do the same.
Davania will get closer to the table, but she's not going to sit down. She'll just stand. But she'll reach in for a donut and kind of wipe frosting off and start,
They do the same. They pull a different one, and they pick up the donut and set it down in their place and cut it in half with a fork and knife, and then just sort of scoop the cream out of the middle.
Mort's going to give Davania
psychopath
way of eating a donut ever.
I ate his liver with some fabrics and a nice Chianti.
Nice.
I'm going to give Davania a very wide-eyed look like, don't eat the donut.
It is, if you tasted it, it's pretty tasty. It does taste fine, so for what it's worth.
Just gets like this really confused look on her face, and she, with her hand like this, like she's like got her thumb out and everything, and she points it towards Mort and casts message again, and I am confused. Are they an enemy or a friend?
Enemy. Demon who was trying to get stuff off of us when we were looking to help Brixie. Well, you don't know Brixie, but...
The one we had the funeral for.
Yes. She didn't cause her death, but she was trying... She had a contract for her.
Bounty?
Yes.
What brings you all back to Sigil? Or are you traveling? Tell Douglamos the news of our poor lost soul. I heard word, but poor Douglamos doesn't know.
How did you hear? If I may ask.
I hear many things, Caelynn.
Perhaps visiting a friend of now? Other than you, of course.
Of course. Well, I'll do a check for this. If you find yourself in the city of Brass again, I too hope you'll visit.
May I ask not to question your motives, but what is the point of you speaking to us today?
You should always question motives, dear. Oh, I simply wanted to catch up, of course, and, well, my understanding that you have a bit of a threat to deal with, yes? Perhaps I could be of some use and ask for something small in return, I'm sure. Something worth
There
your
are
time.
many threats in the world, Arzamon. Which one are you referring to?
Oh, one that wore you like a cheap suit, perhaps? Raiding around the Prime.
No.
I was so sorry to hear about
Insight check.
Doubt it.
it.
Not that I even need to, but you know.
Yeah. What
I
do we
rolled
got?
crappy.
No, but that's enough to
I'm
know.
scared.
Like,
I'm scared crapless. Yeah.
they're very tough to read. It seems at first glance that probably not, but you just really never know.
I got a 28. Does that help?
Oh, that does help. You know what? This is a very complex individual. While they do seem to be genuine to some degree, they are clearly not a fan of that. They may have had some experience themselves coming up through the hells with behaviors like that. There does seem to be a connection of truth. They're also like kind of disconnected from it in an off-putting way. Is probably what you get.
Hmm.
We can't.
Alright. What did she say, Dan?
We can't have that.
Did you see me? Oh, he was wearing me, as you so well put it.
They take a pinky and scoops out another. I took a peek a time or two. Difficult to see you while being worn by one as strong as him.
And yet I survived.
And yes, you did. Strong. You shifted it.
So what would benefit us in aligning with you for this task that, honestly, I'm not too worried about?
Oh. I may have some information from dear old Ythazz's past that you might find relevant to the task of taking him down a peg or two, or perhaps undoing his work here altogether.
Why would you want to do English?
Nice.
Why
Donut.
would you
It's like really
why would you-
sticky jelly. Like
Peanut butter inside.
Yeah.
Why would you
surprise.
want? It's like a dog.
No.
Davania's gonna give her a real puzzled look, and why would you want to undo that? And second, what's in it for you? You're very difficult to read.
Soft smile and picks up a donut half and sort of starts squishing it and twisting it
Dan.
out and rolling it in her
Daniel
hand, in
Marie,
her
I swear to
hands.
God, if I
We get
come
the
through that screen
point.
to stab you.
He is a psychopath. We understand
And
this.
just takes a
We
bite
knew
off the
this
end.
before this whole donut business.
You're making me cringe.
Ythazz is bad for business, let's say. not good for much of anyone except for himself.
What business do you have?
Oh, a business runs far and deep. And so much will be interrupted if Ythazz has his way. Oh.
Black market.
Nice. Elsewhere, just to take a quick aside, in the Omega Tower, Blueberry races outside to use the bathroom because it's about that time, and I don't want those two
I was
stuck
like,
in a
what's
mess.
happening in the Omega Tower?
All right, so for anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. And our mics will be hot, so you can chat with us, but we'll have our BRB screen up, but we'll catch you on in about 10 minutes.
I think Mariah is ready to join.
Oh, okay, nice,
Flip
nice.
it out.
Oh, wait, it's Arzamon. Oh, all right.
Oh, for a second, I didn't think that he put the be right back on, but it's there. He didn't say anything.
Just
Yeah.
got up
He
and
just
left.
got up and left.
I had to wait.
Oh
I
god.
was like, well, I can't help that. Nothing I can do.
So to be honest, from me, the player perspective, I haven't caught up with a lot of those episodes after I had that couple months off. So I like that it's kind of all new again to me.
Oh
so.
yeah.
I was like,
She's
this person
not-
does not seem good at all.
There was
Davania's
no
so confused.
yeah, there was
It's like,
no redeeming quality about her before. So
The Arzamon episode, and it's called Arzamon,
okay.
might be my favorite episode of all of Stormfall. It certainly has my favorite moment in all of Stormfall.
Yeah.
What does she want? Oh my gosh!
What
She wants-
Mariah,
He
there
wants-
you are.
She wants.
Oh my.
she wants us to
She wants what all demons want.
Oh,
she
God.
wants us
Oh!
most likely. I mean, that's what
To
Caelynn's
make a
about
deal.
about
And
ready
if we
to
don't
ask.
give it to her, she'll probably tell Brixie's dad that we haven't told him yet.
Yeah, Caelynn was about ready to ask. We'll just be like, well, of course, like
Oh,
contracts are
crap,
going to be
you guys.
involved to help with Ythazz. Like she'd want to make a contract with at least one
Oh,
of us,
yeah.
probably.
Demons, there will be demons.
Caelynn's not, just a little insight. Caelynn's like, I'm not signing up with anything else again. Like, no,
She's like,
absolutely
I've been there,
not.
done that.
Been there, done that. I didn't get a t-shirt. Now I'm angry. Yeah.
I'm so mad at myself right now because I missed the moment where it told me that Aeronwen and Galathor had a moment, and
yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I am so
beautiful.
upset.
It's
That's
okay.
That's what
It was-
VODs are
Alright.
for.
It was
Yeah.
great.
That's what VODs are for.
I was
but
trying
yeah.
not to like jump out of my chair. It was great.
Yeah, it was great
They
to see it
say
happen
that
to
the ship
someone
has
else.
officially sailed.
I'm not sure I've been in the other chair on the other side of things.
On a bright note, and on a completely different subject, I got my string back on my violin.
Oh,
So
that's good. Your
Oh,
E
nice.
string.
Good.
my dad put it on for me because when he was younger, he did elementary orchestra. He played the violin.
Oh, and he remembered how to put them on.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
That's a bonus.
I mean, I put my strings on once, and I can't remember. I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you
Devil.
how to do it.
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say, Warren makes a point.
Devil.
She's a devil, not a demon.
That is a good distinction. I will have to watch that episode. So thank you, Warren, for
Also, to
mentioning that.
pass along a message, baby, stop screaming. You are blowing out your mic.
Yeah, that's from Mace.
Okay. I don't have chat up.
She's still wanting that
I
head
figured.
canyon of Caelynn and Davania.
Oh, that's so funny. Cavania.
How was everybody's week? I just got out of cabin fever. I drove to Tahlequah. I haven't
Oh, wow.
drove in like 2 weeks.
Oh, I haven't. Okay. Yep.
Are the roads clear of snow now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the freaking 60s next week, and I'm like,
I'm
That's
sure.
weird. It's
I'm
sure
not surprised.
People are
It's
okay with
Oklahoma.
that, considering the past week.
Just don't flood.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Oh
Nobody
man.
wants an inch of water.
I
in
didn't
the
even
house.
think about that. I was like, oh shit, my house is like, never mind. Okay, because if it does flood, like it floods because of where my house sits and everything.
Oh yeah. Wow. I don't even want to get up and go anywhere, but I should probably.
I'm really
gotta
digging the
use something.
Pancake Tuesday tree, by the way.
You're welcome.
It's wonderful.
It's great.
See if you could keep it up all year long.
Now it's just a seasonal tree. It's just a holiday
Yeah.
tree.
Maybe I
Yes.
should like redecorate it for like so St. Patrick's Day is my
Yeah.
oldest birthday. So
Aw, that'd
maybe
be
I should
good.
like redecorate it
Mm-hmm.
for that. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have. It's been a week. It's been a week.
I think it's been a week for a lot of people.
Yep.
I didn't even go through anything, and it was still a week for me.
2 weeks without driving. Roads aren't bad. The only
Yeah.
the only time I got stuck was at my driveway. That's the only because the roads in our neighborhoods are still packed with snow and ice.
Yeah.
And I got stuck trying to pull in my driveway.
Yeah.
Better than the highway.
Yeah, I think next week is when I'm going to, because I work from home, so I haven't left the house since March of last year, and I haven't started my car since March of last year. So Stephanie's going to next week going to go outside and see if her car starts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll see. Time will tell.
But if the tree ever moves, that means I've moved to Texas. Just saying.
Texas is still out of power, and from my understanding, Texas is. It's not Texas citizens in general, but it's the Texas government that messed Texas up because they are on their own power grid and they bypass regulations.
Well, just
and
decided to take off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Oh yeah. I've been watching all the. I've been watching all the TikToks and stuff, but like I can deal with all of that stuff. It's fine. I've been in worse conditions.
I mean, hey, we Okies have been in tornadoes, earthquakes. Let's see. Worst ice. Do you remember the ice storm of 2011? I do.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, but we weren't ready for like sub-zero temperatures, but
I was cooped up for 2 weeks and was it? Are you sure it wasn't 2010?
2010, 2011. It
I was
during
cooped
my
up for
freshman
like
year of
2
high school.
weeks, and their dad, because he was a medic, he got stuck at work for extra long time because they were stuck, and because I remember being pregnant with David, and yeah, it's fine. And even if that happens again in Texas, like my mom may have raised a procrastinator with some trauma, but learned how to get by in that kind of weather too, just in case.
Dan,
Hi, it's me, Dan,
Ew.
your bestest
why?
friend.
Are you messing with my mind? Why bring her back?
She was like freaking out in chat.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry, Rain. I'm sorry, Mariah.
So like nobody knows what she's doing. Okay, we're at the keep, right? Or is this just rain?
This is in Sigil. It's up to you if you want her to be there. Currently, it's just Mort, Davania, technically Galathor, and Aeronwen. Who do I got? Mort, Davania, Caelynn, and Aeronwen that are there. They visited Mort. They left Aeronwen and Galathor. They visited Mort. Stop, Dan. They visited Galathor in Garrick's shop, Garrick's mother's shop. Aeronwen stayed with Galathor there. So Caelynn, Mort, and Davania went out to pick up some donuts and some chocolates. And in the process stepped into a donut shop that seems to be being borrowed by Arzamon for the time being, as Arzamon spied them here in this city or came across them and wanted to have a conversation. It's entirely up to you if Rain went along on this entire trip or if Rain stayed at the keep. Emil and Garrick are the only two at the keep currently. I mean, there's Brewer, right? There's Fenhold. And Blueberry is in the tower. So, what do you think? Do you think Rain would have come along?
Yeah, I think Rain would definitely come along. So I totally forgot about her because the things she the things that she did to Brixie that I do not like.
Like, I had so many thoughts about Garrick and his family. Like, even before meeting her.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna put our cameras back on here since we're kind of back and chatting a little bit. We're not fun. All right.
And I miss the epic moment between Galathor and Aeronwen.
There were literal sparks flying by. It was amazing. Just going over them. Oh, they kissed. It was the ring. Oh.
Yeah, I was telling them it was fun being on the other side of that for once.
Right. It really is, right? It's so sucked in, like. Woo!
Oh no.
Got the
Reading
vapors.
Summary.
Nice.
Oh, the summary of that episode.
Oh no. You guys, what the hell, guys?
What
What did you do when I was gone for like months?
You know, just
Made a
Some
deal with
things
the
here and
devil.
there.
Come
made a
on.
deal,
Oh.
made a deal with a patron, made a deal with
Oh
the
my
devil.
gosh,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Spent
it's
a week in
okay.
hell.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
That whole
Hey,
Doughnut arc with Brixie and her parents.
I that was such a good arc.
It
I
was
loved
beautiful. Founder bomb.
it. Fun fact, chat. I wrote like nothing about Brixie's dad, and then that was all Dan, and I loved it.
I'm so glad you were happy with it.
So if anybody has if anybody's worried about how do I start writing a backstory, write what you as a player knows about your character and trust the DM. It worked for me. It worked for Taliesin with Percy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's when Blueberry gave up the book, was ready to give up his book, his master's book, to get Brixie back.
Wild.
And no.
I have to watch
And
some
also,
episodes.
Brixie had Blueberry to flip through the book, and Blueberry's master's name was in the book. If Brixie wouldn't have Blueberry check or Brixie check,
Yeah.
Blueberry wouldn't have found his master.
It was a big piece. Yep.
What's for snack? What's your snacking on, Steph?
Kind bar.
Instead of the
I
mean
don't know why
bar.
that looked like a chocolate bar, like a European
Dan
chocolate
bar?
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a chocolate, dark chocolate almond mint.
Oh,
bar.
wow. Sign me up.
Sour Patch Watermelon, and then I stopped by the
Nice.
convenience store because I was
Okay.
craving for more Sour Patch Kids because I ate all my Sour Patch on Valentine's Day, and then I got Peace Tea.
Damn, look at that, huh?
Very good.
The thick boy drink.
Claudia just wants to run the fuck out of that room.
Are we missing anybody, or did?
Well, I guess that technically they're.
Oh no! Like usually,
Aeronwen and Galathor.
In
Are,
the
you know,
Disposed.
They're
Having a few minutes.
Yeah.
You
They're
know.
disposed.
yeah.
When role playing goes a little too far.
Nice. Awesome. So Rain will say that you were in the room and that Arzamon, that Caelynn introduced you as well as Davania. And you've seen, Arzamon. I don't know if you caught the whole Arzamon exchanged thus far, but basically she seems to be kind of aware of things. She knows that Douglamos and Brixie's mom aren't aware of Brixie's passing.
We're terrible people.
We've just been busy.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been gone for 3 months. What do you expect me to do?
Oh, like I could have sworn that we said
No,
something.
we didn't.
But talking
not.
about it after stream last week,
We did not.
I'm like, oh no, we did not.
Mhm.
No, we
It was a
talked about it, but
proposition,
we never
yeah.
went.
Mhm.
We never went.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, we never went. We never went to tell them.
I think we were just
Wow, we're great friends, guys.
Nice. Your daughter does. I mean, in fairness, you're telling like a really high level devil that his daughter,
Yeah.
that long lost, daughter.
Yeah.
I know. I was so upset when that happened. Like that's like I literally tears because I was just like, Pixie.
Well, it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. It doesn't. I'm just kidding.
This is one sending spell Mort does not want to cast.
Oh
says
no,
sending.
no,
I
no!
think that-
You
I think
cannot
that we-
reply.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
think that we need to go.
Yeah, we can't
Honestly,
we can't do this. Text message.
Why
Hmm.
Davania didn't want to sit down? She's like, why is everybody sitting at the table?
Nice.
This person's weird. Like,
Awesome.
Traveling to the city of brass again.
Sweet.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'll pull us back in since Galathor and Aeronwen are elsewhere, back in the shop.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. The sparks are
Doing a
flying
little
again.
woodworking.
Whoa. Yeah. Nice. Some lathe work.
Working that
Oh,
lathe,
Yeah.
using the hands.
You've got to oil it up every
With
so
an
often to keep it
hand.
working well.
stop it!
please tell me there's a mage in that shop somewhere with that mage hand.
Stop it! Stop it! We didn't put the
My darling.
M.
Nice. So, while they're busy elsewhere, you're all in this donut shop with just Arzamon.
Right
Someone's
in.
gonna kill Garrick.
Yeah.
Huh?
Garrick is the one that sent us for donuts.
I heard you saying Davania's gonna kill Garrick when they get back, if they
Yeah.
get back.
The
Not
last thing
literally,
Garrick
but
said
she's
to,
going
said
to,
to
like,
us, yeah,
Do
Yeah.
something.
gonna get a
Not
mug
very
thrown at him.
happy.
So
Here's your mug.
I'm assuming that your help will require contracts.
Naturally, but
That's what you work in.
I haven't decided what it is I need just yet.
Insight check.
Yeah, inside check.
Go for it.
It's that. Oh wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
34?
Kaelynn will do
Damn,
that too.
Davania. Okay.
Good Lord, that 20, yeah.
That's
incredible.
for Caelynn.
Like, fuck you, devils. You're the total opposite of my celestial being.
Yeah,
Insight.
you're like,
Oh, I was completely. Oh, okay. That's an 8.
No. Oh.
I got it.
she's very,
Na, na, na,
very
na,
truthful. What'd you get, Rain?
I can tell you, I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Can you tell me my modifier, Dan? For
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Weird.
oh no,
Peanut butter jelly.
AC grounds disappeared on me.
Your perception is a +8, so 28.
Insight.
Okay, so
I was good.
Caelynn.
I was doing an inside check, not a perception check.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. That's right. Your insight check is a +8. So
Okay, so 28.
good. Caelynn, again, very difficult to read, but seems to be being pretty honest. Davania and Rain, again, difficult to read. Because there's this disconnect sort of between them and their speaking, but they do seem to be not fibbing or bending this at all. They genuinely seem to, even as they're saying that, are calculating what it is they might ask for.
So she's reading the room. Got it.
We can.
Well, how about you decide what you need, and we can decide if we want to make a deal.
Wonderful. And may I reach out to you or come find you when I've decided that we may parlay.
Do you have a way of reaching out to us?
I do.
Then, sure.
Lovely. Well, I do hope that you enjoy your stay here in Sigil. Please, closes the donut box and kind of pushes it over toward the rest of you. Enjoy those. And, oh, strong Caelynn. It was a pleasure meeting you, Davania and Rain. What interesting sight you. And a pleasure as always, my little schnick-tick, he says to Mortimer.
It looks like what?
They stand up, and some of the butterflies begin
Caelynn
to.
will stand when they stand.
Yes.
I'll come find you soon. Butterfly.
Certainly.
Start rejoining her form while the butterflies flop over.
Caelynn's going to sink back down into the chair, and you'll see her. Up until this point, she's been very guarded, I guess, maybe, and very. But as she sinks into the chair, you can see her just look very, almost for a moment a bit terrified, but then that kind of goes away, and she's just kind of spent, just kind of inward. That was something.
They continue. They walk out of the shop and hum a little. Creak. The door opens up and shuts the door behind them.
Davania's gonna straighten up. And
Okay, well, she wouldn't have done that until she knew
Yeah,
that
the door
Arzamon had left.
Yeah, we wouldn't have said
Shuts.
anything until she was
Right.
long gone.
Yeah,
Right.
nice. Door shut, and you can actually see a little more light shine through the window, and you hear some sounds, and a person comes out from behind the counter as though something has been paused and is now resumed. They walk. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you got donuts. Can I get you anything?
We'll be with you in a moment.
Of course.
Thank you.
Listen, they turn and head back into the kitchen.
Question. Is this the donut shop that Garrick recommended?
Yes.
Or this is his parent? This is his mom's shop, right? No. Okay.
No.
Just a donut shop. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last thing he said to us before we left is we said, can we get anything for you?
He
said,
wanted
"Yeah,
a donut. So
he
he
wanted
didn't
a
necessarily
donut."
recommend the shop, but he did say he wanted a donut. So
Oh, okay.
this could be one of several donut shops
Right.
in
Okay.
Sigil.
So no. Okay, cool.
Caelynn, give me one good reason not to go after her and destroy her myself.
Because you won't survive, Davania. Sorry. It's true. And she'll kind of look to Mort for support on
Yeah.
that.
High level double.
If that was an option, I would have just fought her here. But I don't think. I don't know.
Seriously, you're not considering making this deal with this devil.
Probably not. But I do want to
No.
hear what she says.
Just for information's sake, maybe, but no, that would be the last thing I think either of us would.
Possibly even just to hear what she would want from us. No, I don't. I'm done with deals, honestly. If I can avoid it. And Caelynn will give a very brief just summary to Davania and Rain about Arzamon in their last meeting, probably letting Mort kind of help her fill in things.
Mhm.
Not a good experience.
I see.
But it says something to her power that she, well, even knew about the whole Ythazz thing and was able to peek in, as she said, if that was even true. But she's definitely powerful. I don't trust her one bit, though. She'll look to Mort. I'm sorry, go ahead, Davania.
Oh, she's gonna nod and say okay and mention something about you just didn't want to anger the beast, so to speak.
Yes. Yes. That's one thing I've picked up the past 3 months. It's that. She's going to look to Mort. We need to go, and I'm not saying today or tomorrow, but we need to handle Brooksie's parents.
Yes.
We owe them that. And I don't think a message should do it.
You're right. This news we should have delivered a long time ago, and Paul had a lot of art plates, but it's no excuse.
City Brass seems like such a long time ago.
It was. It was so hot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, doughnuts.
Yep.
And she'll get up and go to the counter. Hi.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Have you decided?
Hi. Yes. How much is a dozen of your doughnuts?
Oh, 4 silver pieces for it's a baker's dozen, and these are baked fresh every morning, afternoon, and evening.
Wonderful. I would like 4 dozen.
Oh, but coming right up here.
Can one of those be assorted? Aeronwen wanted a dozen assorted.
Let's get them all assorted.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
throw every flavor you have in.
Well, oh, you will be so delighted. Yes. Very well. Give me 5 minutes or so to wrap them up
Sure.
properly, and yes, delightful. I shall return.
That's
Just a
good.
few.
And you said that was 4 silver each, Dan?
Yes. You know, but they're gonna say 12. Give you a discount for getting so.
12. Okay. Okay. Caelynn will pay it.
Okay.
Right. And they come back after a little bit. There's the wax paper that separates the donuts from the box, but then each one is sort of cradled carefully in its own little wax paper, tucked with little fringes and such. And you've got 4 boxes, and they're bound together with some wide ribbon. They tend to slide otherwise, but I do hope you all
Thank you.
enjoy.
Thank you.
Of course,
Absolutely.
Of course.
And she will give them the silver, and then yeah. And also, did you say silver, Dan? Or
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just
Okay,
12
all right.
silver in total.
And she'll also give them one. Let's see here. Yeah, she'll give them 2 gold.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. And she will turn to leave.
You're so generous. Thank you. Good day, everyone.
Well, that's not. Let's see
Thank you.
here. This is what happens when I have 2 characters up at the same
Mort's
time.
going to pick up the donuts left behind by Arzamon.
Yeah,
Throw
there's
them
at
in the
least
tr-
like
and
8 donuts. Yeah.
And throw them in the trash.
Nice. Beautiful. As you all vacate the camera zooms in on that rolled up, twisted up donut that I'm just kidding on the table. No, but in all seriousness, you'll head back out to the streets. Chocolate shop, because we had a whole thing here, I won't make you role play that out, but you're able to pick up any chocolates you want or wish to purchase. And I think the chocolates for, if you're getting an equivalent amount, roughly, of chocolates, they're maybe a little more pricey. Might be like 2 gold for, whatever the equivalent would be, 4 boxes of chocolate.
Yep, Mortal spring for the chocolates.
Okay.
And a gold tip.
Oh,
Gold piece.
thank you, sir. You're so generous. I appreciate it. I happily wave you out of the door.
So now we're officially tourists with all our little gift shop bags.
You got the mug.
Yes.
You've got the gift shop bags. Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess you make your way back to Garrick's mother's shop. Oh my gosh, why is that escaping me? Gear something limited? Sorry.
Gearhart.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm.
You know, Garrick's last name, Thanks.
It makes sense.
Good.
Oops. I never see Garrick's last name. I should. But I don't. Yes, so Gearhart. Gearhart Ltd. And Aeronwen, what's cooking? What you up to as they return?
She's just helping Galathor with whatever he's working on the lathe there.
Helping him work the lathe.
That's it. Nothing like terrible. Just like it. Just doing what he needs. Just trying to. It's just spending time.
Yeah. Okay. You'll head in that area. You see them. Mm-hmm.
I think Rain would let, from the exchange that happened, Rain would let Caelynn know that she's gonna walk around the block, the area, just to have some time to process of what just the exchange that they had at the donut shop. To process.
Davania's kind of lost her appetite. I can't speak English tonight. She's lost her appetite a bit. She didn't get any chocolates or anything, and she's gonna stand outside the shop, mostly to be a little bit more on guard considering the conversation and stuff. So she's just kind of looking out and just watching everything and tense.
Go make a perception check, Davania, please. Just keep going.
And I would just say that Davania would just see Rain just, instead of walking, you just see Rain just pace back and forth, just pacing up and down the street.
Let's see. That dice is funky dancing. That die.
That did not like me, but that's okay.
Yeah, coast looks pretty clear. There's a lot going on here. You see the same thing Rain sees, that you both see. There's plenty of different races, some that you've never seen before. Some that are creatures that do not hold a humanoid form on the prime material plane that seem to. Here that have just traversed different realms and found their way here.
She's trying so hard not to stare because she's really curious.
But
she's
nice.
trying to not be disrespectful.
Oh, Rain would definitely just eye and then look away. Eye, look away.
Nice.
That's why she's scan.
Beautiful. All right. I guess that leaves Mort and Caelynn heading inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Caelynn is definitely a little bit disassociated, but more so than when they were in the shop before. But yeah, she'll go inside with Mort. Probably not looking around as much as she did, just kind of staying by Mort.
You see Aeronwen helping Galathor over at the lathe.
Should we interrupt them?
Well, maybe not, because we really can't go anywhere until I get a long rest.
We have to stay somewhere, so we could just tell her that that we're, where we're going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Did we see any inns or anything on our way here, Dan? Between here and the donut
I was
shop
being
and the chocolate
silly.
shop.
I'm sorry. What's your question?
Did we see any inns in between, like here and the donut shop and the chocolate shop, or coming in and getting here?
You didn't see any, but you remember one, the one with the big ice blocks. I know that was in the City of Brass, wasn't it?
City of Brass, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't spot any. There's
Okay.
bound to be some here, of course. If you want
I
to look
guess
around.
we'll just have to find a place and then
Mort
her.
will look around, and you said there were a lot of gnome workers, right?
Yeah, it looks like, Garrick's family for the most part. You would imagine.
Mort will ask one of the workers if they can recommend a nearby inn.
Okay. I'm gonna say Colette. Or Colette. I'm sorry. Right, Colette. Okay. Colette comes back over.
Looks a little like,
because his mom is still busy. All the other workers seem busy, and his sister Colette, has a moment of time. Hey, what do you need, good sir?
Yeah, I need this.
An inn, you say?
An inn, yes, it's to get some rest.
Oh, you might. Oh, wait. My earbuds might have shut off. I'm so sorry. Because they're gonna be like that, I guess. The step, I know it drives you so crazy.
into your buds.
Okay, I can hear them.
This is why you get wire buds, not
Yeah.
wireless.
Yeah, they keep breaking. Okay.
Get double slapped.
Everybody smack Dan.
No. I'm sorry, Mort. So you were just asking for an inn, right?
Yes, the place where I can get some rest.
Well, yeah. There's one a few blocks down, I suppose. If you continue on, step out of here, take a left, go about 3 blocks down, and turn left at that intersection. And yeah, there's you'll find a decent inn there. I mean, if you can help it, it's not, not always the best to stay here if you don't have to, but that's where you can find a tavern, an inn rather.
Why did you? Oh, just that inn is not the best to stay here, or
Are you kidding me? Did they really
just not
drop out already?
Just not a good idea
I'm
to
so
stay
sorry.
in Sigil.
I don't know why they're being
Oh,
so outrageously difficult tonight. The heck?
well, what about that Dan laying a trap for us with Arzamon? I can't believe it.
Nice. Outrageous. Yeah. Okay.
Always have backup pairs.
Yeah, I probably should. Maybe I'll use those.
Should you need to have
2
backup
years
pairs.
later, he'll buy a backup pair. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on a sticky note. Yeah. Don't trust the sticky notes.
Yeah, Mort was just asking, was it a bad idea? Just a bad idea because the inn's not that great, or a bad idea? It's not a good idea to stay in Sigil for so long.
Oh, well, you see, Sigil's a little bit, there's a lot of people coming and going, and you'll notice there isn't too much in the way of big crime, yeah? All the threat of death from the Lady of Pain. But, especially primies, people here just don't take kindly to primies that much. First, primies, they'll have a lot of names for you. And small crime like some missing gold. I mean, it looks like you all can take care of yourselves, so you're your own people. Do what you want. But it can be a nuisance.
Caelynn just turns around and just looks away.
Was this why Garrick lived here? The primies.
She'll wait until Mort's done with the conversation to ask him something. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'm done with the conversation. If you want to ask me something, go ahead. Yeah.
So what is it? So why do you need to wait until tomorrow?
I was using Wish, which is a 9th level,
Oh,
to cast Plane
okay.
Shift. Now, I have this new book, but I haven't attuned to it yet or prepared. Plane Shift is in this. I could use it, but I haven't attuned to it yet. How long does it take to attune to?
Short rest.
Yep. If it's gosh, which book is it? It's
The Atlas of Endless Horizons.
Yes. Yep. It's 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes of focusing on it.
And just as a reminder, Aeronwen did tell Caelynn and Mort the next time we use a teleportation circle, we're going to Mistress Plane or Mistress Realm.
Right.
So that's not an option yet without everyone.
Right. Okay, so Mort will rummage through the book and kind of realize that it's going to take him. Well, maybe now, Dan, quick DM question. That tuning fork Aeronwen gave me, does that act as the component for Plane Shift, which it says a metal rod worth 250 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Forked metal rod. Okay. So good news. Give me some time which only should take 30 minutes or so to attune to this book.
Okay.
And I should be able to cast Plane Shift without using Wish.
Oh, well, that's handy.
And get back to the keep.
Okay. Well, that sounds okay. Yeah.
All right. And Mort will find a spot to settle down in the shop if no one minds.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, sorry. I was going to say Caelynn would send a message to Aeronwen to let her know that, like, give her a time frame.
Okay.
She'll kind of like stop in the middle of the conversation.
And Caelynn will say, "You can't reply." Sorry, you can't reply to this. It's in your mind, though.
Yeah. She'll send a message back. We have to leave already? I thought we were staying the night.
She'll use her telepathic again.
You can reply to this message.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice.
The residents are advising against it now that it's not safe if we stay at an inn or something. We don't have anywhere else to stay, so Mort's going to take some time with his book and class planar shift. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, thanks for the heads up.
It doesn't have to be. Oh wait, I don't hear this. So
you don't hear it, Mort.
Mort's gonna sit down, pull some cotton out of his ingredient pouch, put it in his ears.
Nice.
You want to go back to the donut shop to study?
He's not going back in the streets anytime soon. And begin to attune to the book.
Okay, you spend some time flipping through, reading. It's really interesting the way that it's written up. Very different from your typical standardized methods of casting and understanding Arcana as you have learned in your wizarding training. It does give you a more seemingly a more well-rounded understanding of a couple of spells. This one included your planar shift. And after doing that is now I don't have the book in front of me, but it's something that you can cast.
Okay, and I will make the adjustment.
Maybe more just glasses down, flip through, and puzzle look here and there. Oh yeah, figuring things out.
When the time's up, I'll just let Caelynn know that we can do it whenever the time is right.
She will telepathically speak to Aeronwen's mind again anytime you're ready. And tell Mortimer I just told Aeronwen that when she was ready that we can go.
Okay.
She'll send message back. I'll meet you guys outside in a few minutes.
Okay. Caelynn will take everyone outside. By force. No, I'm just kidding. She would just ask them to go outside.
I
Just start
Dava-
rolling heads.
Caelynn starts to tell Mort. Oh. Takes the
Kaylin starts
gun.
pulling everybody by their
She
hair.
wants some time alone.
Out we
Time
go,
alone.
yeah.
Let's go. Out the door.
By this time, Rain would
Mm.
just stop pacing and say everybody,
Yeah.
and then just peeking, like walk towards the window and just peek. Just see what's
Ah.
going on. Not eavesdropping or anything, just
Mhm.
peek.
All right, you kind of peer in. You see this shop. I don't know if you caught Ed's description, but it's this incredible shop with pipes going to and fro, and valves and people working. You see, no French. You don't hear her, but you can see her pointing, and people are doing whatever she's saying. This big air elemental that is supplying air to a bunch of these pipes. It's just this wonder, and of course you can maybe spot partially through some pipes, so it's kind of segmented vision. Galathor and Aeronwen over there.
Kind of what happened the moment between Galathor and Aeronwen, right in front of the temple. I try do a spot check to see where everyone's at. Just sneak, open the door just quietly.
This is the front door to the building you're popping open, or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you back away.
Rain.
You do see little butterfly
Wait, is it
fly
clear?
past you
Do
by
I
the window.
see anybody before I do this?
I mean, when you open the doors, you're looking into the whole grandness of the open building.
Like my plan is to sneak from everybody
Oh
else.
damn! You'd have
Like,
to
do I
everybody's
right
waiting in
there.
front of the door.
Yeah, Caelynn and
I'm
Mort stepped out.
outside by the door.
Yeah. I don't know you.
I mean, you can try to stealth. That's fine. If you don't want to be bothered, just tell Davania.
Make a wisdom
bother you.
check for me, please, Rain. Just a straight check, wisdom.
Why you do this to me, Dan? Wisdom checks, wisdom saves, they give me anxiety. Why is my wisdom a +2?
Why is your wisdom a +2? No, just kidding.
Come on. Don't fail me, Keyleth. No, 7.
Critical roll die man doesn't do you any favors. It won't
No.
do you any favors.
The twins do me favors. Percy does me favors.
Yeah.
It's just Keyleth. Thanks, Keyleth.
So you're peering through this window and you're thinking, I want to get inside, but I need to sneak in. And as you think that, you feel yourself just for a moment as though you're being drawn forward into the building. Ooh, but boom, your face hits the window. Conk. You don't remember leaning forward. You don't know how it happened, but suddenly Rain meets wall and you bounce back a little bit and you're like, oh.
Wait, so I don't know what just happened.
You just felt yourself like, I want to go in there, and you felt as you were looking through the window, and you felt yourself kind of be drawn in that direction, but poof, you hit the wall.
I just look at myself, feel my cheek.
A little sore.
Okay. What? And like, it's a sign. I'm just gonna plop right next to Davania, just lay on the ground and just like, why me? Right next to Davania. So.
Are you okay?
Don't know what happened. I just ran myself into the wall. Don't know how it happened. Don't ask. I don't know how it happened.
You know there's a wall there. Oh, okay, never mind.
I thought I was near the door.
She'll just be quietly beside Rain, just to let her have the moment, and just okay.
And like,
And then continues.
instead of sitting, kind of like the moment between Emil and Rain in the temple, just spread out. That's how Rain is, right? But next to Davania.
Okay.
Okay.
Caelynn, Mort, you're there as well. What would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry. You're all waiting for Aeronwen to have her
Yeah,
moment, right? I'm
Caelynn's
so
just
sorry.
waiting outside for
Oh.
just when Aeronwen is ready to come out.
Outside the door, you hear a low bass. No, just kidding. Inside Aeronwen Galathor, lathe whirring in the machine shops. Aeronwen, it's about that
I mean,
time.
could we even hear anything if the
Yeah.
machines are? Never mind.
Yeah,
What happens in the machine shop stays in the... Sorry. Anyway.
Stop it, all of you.
Sorry.
I was trying to get them to quit.
Just get out.
Have the moment.
This
Take
is
advantage of
pure and wholesome family entertainment.
Is it? Are you on the right? Are you on the right
how
channel,
families are
Sam?
made.
It is.
Anyway,
We've only been playing together for almost 4 years, so do you even know us by now?
Nice.
Well, it's funny. It was.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
I know.
Machine shop loud, the air elemental blowing the energy through the pipes, the air, and the mom, a Quill barking orders, lathe whizzing beside you. These have been precious moments this past, hour, whatever, hour and a half. But time is winding down for you each today.
I guess I have to go now. It was really nice to see you again. Oh, you're muted.
Muted.
Gosh, wow, 3 years of this. You think I'd figure it out? It was wonderful spending time with you, Aeronwen.
Yeah, same, but with you. I'll let you know how things go. I'm honestly kind of really nervous, but what can you do?
Aeronwen, you'll do great.
Just scuff the ground a bit. Thanks. I'm really gonna miss you.
Galathor is gonna lean in, tilts Aeronwen's chin up, and give her a kiss.
Okay.
She's gone.
Sam has stopped working. You reached the error for pages,
EXE,
Sam.
yeah.
Yep, has stopped working.
I wanted to save all your ears.
I appreciate that, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More sparks fly off a machine.
Yeah,
Cascading down.
she'll kiss him back and then when they finally pull away just enough, she'll hug him tightly and when is your contract up?
That's a good question. It's more of an agreement that I have with Garrick.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I'll is it all right if I come back around after I get rid of all this?
You're more than welcome.
She'll hug him again. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this on for ever now.
Stay safe, Aeronwen.
Yeah, you too. Careful, don't let your... Yeah, she'll hug him once more and then kiss his cheek and then run off before she can just make a fool of herself anymore.
You go through the front door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you see, but rain is just spread out, just looking up at the sky.
So kind of walk over. Oh, trip over Rain. Ow!
I'm right here. But then again, I'm in a very bad place. And then
Ow! It's fine. You're fine.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Rain
Her entire face and like neck and ears are just red.
Caelynn's just gonna smile.
It's just let's go before I run back in there.
Are you ready?
Go before I
Okay. All right.
Does Rain see Galathor through the front door?
I mean, the door's closed, but you can open it if you want to.
Okay, Rain is gonna open the door, give Galathor a thumbs up, and then just walk off, saying, "Good job, you did it."
Big thumbs up.
You did it. Sorry.
Your character art kind of looks like you're doing that too, Rain. It's kind of like
I want that to be drawn.
it's sort of your character art. Like looking at, I know she's gripping something, but it kind of looks like they're like.
Well, Rain was there for
Thumbs
the
up.
moment in front with Galathor and Aeronwen. Since Emil wasn't around to guard the temple, she had Galathor, and then Aeronwen and Galathor had a moment. Rain stuck their head out because wasn't it a thing to say? Get it to get something.
Get it
Yeah.
together.
Anyway,
Get
I'm
it
digressing.
together, Gala fucking Thor.
Yeah, Aeronwen's gonna grab Caelynn and Mort's hand and say, "Please go before I run. I run back in there."
Yep. Let's go. Mortimer,
Okay.
where do you want to go to do this? Sorry, Dan.
I was just gonna be silly. Go ahead.
I bet you were.
I saw Ed drinking from a coffee mug. I was like, he's drinking from one of the Gearharts.
Are we just outside the shop? Is there anybody nearby, or we can?
There's people
Mort's gonna
walking
look
to
for
and
like.
fro. You don't see any of the debuts, and
Okay.
you imagine it's probably permitted here in this city. So
Okay.
Please just no.
All right. So Mort will say, "Okay, get ready." And he'll pull out the tuning fork and ring it against his staff. Ding.
nice.
Say, "I hope this works." And cast plane shift back to the keep.
Okay.
Teleportation circle keep. Well, it's not teleport. It's not using.
Right.
I'm not using it. I'm just. But
Yeah,
it
shifting.
just facilitates the
Yeah.
the plane shift.
Ding! You ring
Ding.
that, and you all feel the ringing in your ears, and then it becomes a bit overwhelming. You start feeling it resonating. If you clench your teeth together, it's happening. That vibration. When you yourselves begin vibrating and separating on a molecular level, an atomic level.
I don't like this.
Frequency gets really low, and everything turns dark.
There's no knowing which way we're going.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Oh no. Frequency comes back up to regular pitch.
Right before we molecularly split, I'm gonna just look back into the shop.
Okay. You see, a flash of light in the window here. So it's been going on inside, and what appears to be just a Galathor-shaped shadow flash over the window for a minute.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I
watch
do
that
what?
until I,
There you go.
Oh God.
Goes back up to that same pitch you started. Light surrounds you. You're out, and the snow is down to like just a few inches on the ground. Still melting and dripping off the roof of your keep. That fresh forest air filling your noses and lungs. You're back just outside the keep. You've returned to the prime.
Rain is gonna pull Caelynn aside and talk to Caelynn for just a sec before going in.
Yeah. What's up?
Listen, the exchange you had with Help Dan, as
With
Arzamon?
what is
Sorry.
Arzamon? That's it.
are you concerned to make a deal? So you
We-
are. I'm not ready to lose you again. you just see a very like stone face, almost about to like burst into tears.
Mhm.
Oh, Rain, I don't plan to make a deal with her. I just want to hear what she finds so interesting about us that she'd want to make a deal for. I'm not ready to, if I can help it, I'm not ready to be controlled again. So, or to be in contract with anything. It's just for information, just out of curiosity. And she'll kind of put, reach up and put both hands on like her arms, probably is where she can reach. I don't plan for you to have to lose me again. Okay? It's all right. But thank you for being worried. And she'll give her a hug.
Mhm.
Rain reciprocates the hug and walks back with Caelynn to the keep.
Yeah.
Unless Caelynn has something else to do.
No, she'd walk to the keep.
Okay.
She'd probably find Aeronwen though.
Aaron, like, as they're walking
Rain
back,
would-
Aaronwin's like, look what he made for me.
Yeah, Aeronwen. Rain would
Listen.
find Aeronwen as well.
I mean, we're all walking back together as a group, I
Hmm.
assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, I'm
Davania,
right next
Mort.
to you.
Yeah.
What did he make?
I mean, it fits on my...
That
Wait,
what,
is
It's a
that?
yeah,
what does that ring mean?
It's a promise.
Okay. All right.
It went well.
I'm very, very happy for you, Aeronwen.
That is amazing.
I won't have to kill him.
She's just, as they're going, she's just like, oh, he kissed me.
Caelynn's like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Aeronwen, that's amazing.
If I wasn't glowing before, I would be already.
Like totally squeeing right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess just let us know when you're ready to start the Mistra thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not to go from one thing to another so quickly, but I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Thought
Yeah.
of your wedding colors yet?
Ed!
oh, is there going to be a ceremony?
So Aeronwen has that tattoo on the back of her neck that was made out of the lightning ink.
Mhm.
That's Mistress Stars, and that just kind of like explodes a bit. Just
Nice.
it's just like,
Is
we
that-
got
Was
Is
that a
that-
good thing or?
we, her face
that-
is just like, we got, like,
Caelynn will look at Davania. Is that what a promise ring means? Is that what that means?
I apologize if I jumped to conclusions in my own village. That's what it meant. If it means something else, that is completely fine. I'm.
No, it's a promise to be together.
I guess.
Oh,
So,
Oh, yeah, I've seen this
yeah,
before.
I'd want to, if possible, I'd love to leave for Mistress Rome tomorrow.
of course.
Sure.
Get
Yeah.
this over with. I'm tired of glowing.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like a light bulb.
It's just like, I'm sorry about this, guys.
Everyone who looks away from Aeronwen has to like blink to like readjust their eyes.
There's There's always like that Aeronwen shaped spot in your vision.
Yeah.
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 Nice. I close my eyes. I still see Aeronwen. That's amazing. Oh, well, that'll be sweet for Galathor for a little while longer. See, I can just close his eyes and see Aeronwen for a bit. Oh, it's wonderful.
Davania's gonna start moving quicker to find Garrick.
Yeah, Mort will trundle into the kitchen.
Everyone's looking for Garrick.
Yeah.
Plop down the donut bag and
Oh yeah, the donut. She'll pull out the 4 boxes of
Mhm.
donuts
the
and
chocolate bag. Look at Aeronwen. We got some chocolates.
Mm.
I didn't think this day could get any better.
Oh, and
Well, okay.
donuts.
She gives Mort a hug. Thank
Emil, would you want to
you.
be down here now, or do you still want to be doing your other stuff?
I mean, Emil's in the workshop
Mhm.
while they're gone, so I doesn't know how loud they're being. I guess if Emil hears him, he'd go down.
I'm
but-
sure Aeronwen's being loud.
I think Aeronwen's
Yeah.
probably going to be
Yeah,
loud. Yeah.
Erin doesn't have very many volume levels, and her preset is usually loud.
You'll know she's there.
It's very hard to not know she's there.
Rain is gonna find Emil.
Hmm.
Well, give me a minute because we're in the middle of Emil coming downstairs. So,
Mm-hmm.
That's
Emil
fine.
will very carefully pack up what he was working on, and will to make sure it's out of sight and to head down and see if like there's been an alarm set off, or if there's a child been born and is crying, or if it's just Aeronwen.
Nice. Yeah. She does seem to be very alarmed over something, Aeronwen.
You're back already. I didn't expect you till tomorrow. How was Sigil?
Her mouth is full of chocolates, otherwise she would be saying things.
Arzamon?
Arzamon was in Sigil?
Yes.
Yes, I got the rundown from Caelynn and Mort.
I think it's time we found out a bit more about this devil that is haunting us. I'll see what I can do.
She offered to, I'm just a preface. I'm not saying that we should consider doing this. I don't think that we should at all. But she offered to help with Ythazz, and of course, under needing something else. And she said she would let us know what that was. Again, she kind of looks around at everyone. I'm not saying that we should accept it, but I thought it would be good to at least hear what she would want from us, at least.
Understood, and that makes sense. For those who didn't meet her last time, she sold us information that we greatly desired and needed at a very high cost, and we found out later that we could have had it for free, probably is the best way to explain it.
Yeah.
She sold us what we thought we were, well, how do I put this? We thought we needed the information before we saw her. She offered the information that was exactly what we were looking for, but it was something we didn't know that made that information or that transaction pretty much worthless. So, or very profitable for her and useless to us. So it's worth bearing in mind that that's how it went down last time.
Why you don't make deals with devils if you can help it.
And I think the question is always understanding that whether you can help it, because I think often you can, but it seems as though you can't.
Yep.
That's what they want you to believe. Right?
That's what they want you to believe.
Caelynn's gonna
Aeronwen?
grab a donut and probably just, go upstairs. for a
Aeronwen, do you
moment.
need some heavier shoes? Your feet seem to not be touching the ground at the moment.
I mean, Emil probably has high enough passive perception that he sees the ring on her hand.
Not quite fitting, a little large, but crafted.
She
Clearly important.
found a finger
Arzamon?
it fit on.
So, Aeronwen, I'm very happy for you, but I should warn you, I don't know how good a wife Arzamon will make, or husband or spouse. I'm assuming that's where you got that ring.
What? Davania's like, what the shit?
He'll throw a donut at Emil, just laughing.
I take it then your meeting with Galathor went well.
It went very well.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
It's good to see you happy for once. It's been a long
Thank
road.
you. Yeah. That's saying something, yeah.
You've been less than happy in the past.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I am very happy. So is it okay if we leave tomorrow to Mistress Realm?
Caelynn, how do you would that be enough
Well,
time? for you?
Caelynn left
Oh,
when
yeah. Oh,
that's
everyone was
right,
talking
that's right.
about
Mhm.
being
Yeah,
making
yeah.
deals with devils and
Yeah.
But I'll say for ease that she would have heard it as she was going up the steps. I'm all in.
Because I think you all want me to stop with the glowy thing.
Points of exhaustion will be completely gone.
I don't mind it. It's your personality, and I like it. Your personality is so glowing.
It's vain. I just, want to sleep at night.
I can
That's-
understand that.
True.
Who doesn't stop?
True.
Stop turning off.
Oh yeah, I share a room with Devania.
rough-
red eyes,
rough-
bags
yeah.
under her eyes. Yeah. Sleep would be nice.
Mort will pull a dozen donuts out of the
Does
bag.
anybody have a sleep spell? Help this poor woman sleep.
Nice. You take out a dozen donuts for it.
Hand them to Garrick and say, apparently with every dozen, you get a free conversation with the devil. So
Nice. Oh, who has the mug? Anyone giving?
it's
Sorry.
coming.
Sorry.
Jets.
Ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
Wow,
the
Dan.
ethereal voice. That said that.
Damn.
Quite an
Yes.
impressive shop your mother runs. I didn't. Did you know they had a gift shop? But I'll pull out the mug and drop it down for him. Got this for you.
Oh, thanks. Yep. Yeah, I'll put it next to my. I'll use it to store my glue brushes in. Thank you.
A fitting end for that mug, if there ever was one.
That's awesome.
So you're able to say hi to everyone?
Yes. Yes,
very
your directions
loud.
were good. Yes, everything went well as far as that goes. Thank you for your help.
Or what's this about a deal with the devil?
It's a
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's a long story.
Yeah, Davania's gonna grab a donut and just walk past Mort and cast message and fill him in before I choke him. And she's just gonna go upstairs eating the donut into her room and just close the door.
All right. And I will give Garrick the Arzamon backstory.
Okay.
Devil,
Ooh, and it's a doozy. It's a
Yes.
doozy. There's some timey-wimey stuff with Brixie, everything leading up to that. Doglamos, which I think you were
Blueberry.
aware of, right, Garrick? I think you referenced that once before. Maybe? Or was it another character? Someone's like, Doglamos. You're not talking about Doglamos, are you? And no? Okay.
That was me.
Oh,
said that. I
Oh.
remember like 2 episodes ago, right? Something like that.
Yes. Someone threw it in there. It's like, oh, nice. Well, anyway, don't the most batty, seemingly, and so forth. Yep, you get the whole story up to date. So I guess the question is: does anyone have anything they'd like to do for the remainder of the day before bedtime, or should we advance to the morning?
Davania will just pray to Ilmater.
Okay.
Do her usual prayers at night and stuff like that, and
Okay.
just self-reflection,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to bed.
Okay. As best she can.
Day, gosh.
Aeronwen, yeah.
It's
A
not
couple
even
of pillows,
my fault.
you'll be all right.
She's like high on the clouds. It's great. It's
You know
great.
what? She'll go sleep on the roof.
Be
Beautiful.
the lighthouse to the keep.
Yes. Oh. And Rain had something as well?
Yeah. Right now, to Emil, explaining you can be like the drill, and goes outside and casts Temple of Gods,
Oh.
and then if Emil and oh gosh, just lays right in front of the door like last time and
Okay.
just waits.
Right, you spend the time lining out the spell, and it's the size of this temple, and then it slowly rumbles and bursts forth from the ground, rising up, shaking into place, and clear out a spot in front and lay down. Night outside the keep. All right, I guess that's everyone.
Just
you have a
quickly,
chat. Mhm.
before the whole vigil thing, Emil will at least drop into the Hall of Portraits to see if Winifred Delka is available.
Let's do that.
Specifically, I'm going to see if Winifred has any information about Arzamon
Gotcha.
or about Sam that might be of use to the group or to Emil personally. But as we know, Winifred isn't always there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she is not this evening with that Year of Rolls. So.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Emil can leave a short note.
Okay.
And I'll detail that, in Discord or whatever. But having done that, then Emil will take his spot for the vigil.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. So everyone is able to get a good night's rest. Yeah. What you got, Rain?
Did Emil go in front of the temple?
Yep.
Okay. Before, you just see Rain just laying out there, and then Rain would
Outside the temple or inside?
outside the temple,
Oh,
kind of
okay,
like
okay.
last time. The moment between Rain and Emil, because Rain does not want to cry, because it's none of Rain's business about Emil's past. But she has a hunch on why he can't enter the temple, so she just spreads out, just lays and just gazes at the stars. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's what when you walk, that's what you see.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Why do we deal with doubles? Why do we deal with deals? Why do we have a choice to make deals with doubles and like just?
I mean, choice, free will, luck, even in a sense. They're gifts from the gods. The gods give us a say in our own lives, and the gods give us the chance or opportunity to improve our fortunes or to worsen our fortunes.
Mm.
We rise and fall by our choices and by the luck that we're given, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I've been to the city of Brass and seen the slaves there, and I think that's something that, being a little further from the gods, that, or at least the gods that give us free will and choice, that they lack a little bit. And yeah, I'm grateful for the choices and for the luck, even though sometimes they work against us.
You just see.
And yes, you asked a question about it from a cleric of luck. I'm going to give you a cleric-y answer. My apologies.
No, you're fine. And you just see Rain just playing with the symbol of the Raven Queen. I mean, I do believe in my god as well, but times like these, I question all of it. You just see her flipping it, just like kind of flipping it from a coin toss and catching it from the ground.
Yeah, Emil has nothing else to say on that then.
We don't know what this devil wants, and it really concerns me.
There's always the devil. There's always a con man on the corner trying to play a shell game to get your coins. There's always a thief in the night looking to steal whatever's on your bedside table. There's always somebody that wants something from us. The fact that we sometimes see them face to face may shake us, but they're always there, whether or not we think about it, whether or not we know they're there.
That's true. Well, anyway, I'm going to sleep now.
Good night, Rain.
Night, Emil. And then, well, am I gonna do it now or later? No, I'll do it later. I'll do it in the morning. Yeah, Rain goes to sleep.
All right. Night falls, and one way or another, everyone is able to get a good night's rest. Some with concerns and a heavy mind, heavy heart, mind racing before they fall asleep. Others, as Emil put it, light as air. After a good night's rest, morning breaks. And I'm assuming Oren is probably firing up breakfast again. Is it okay
Yeah.
to assume that? All right.
Yeah.
Oren with the beautiful pink apron,
Yes.
with the big pockets in front. Yep, is going about the kitchen, and he's preparing some more delicious breakfast. Really
Like
getting
a
the hang of it.
donut half in his mouth.
A cruller, no doubt. Yeah.
Aaron will come down at her usual early time and join him, just making breakfast.
Aaron, when you're practically glowing.
I feel like I should punch you for that.
Make it a fourth. Make it a fourth.
He'll give you like a
I will give you advantage tomorrow or next session if you punch. No, I'm just kidding.
He'll give you like a smirk, Aeronwen. I'm happy for you. Love is a very special thing. Hold on to it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think that he'd want to be with me anymore. So this was a pleasant surprise, to put it nicely, or to put it mildly. Yeah, can you pass the butter?
Yes, and he'll also pass you like a donut on a napkin.
Thanks. She'll mage hand it up to her mouth.
Mage hand feeding her. That's awesome. All right.
Well, yeah, then your fingers don't get sticky.
Nice. Oren, on the other hand, with the chocolate cruller and sticky fingers, goes on about preparing.
Let me see. Let me see if he has that.
Oh.
No, he does not. That wasn't something I picked up for him.
All right, everyone finds their way back into the kitchen for breakfast. As again, sun's been up for a little bit now. You hear some early we're just not even a week before spring, official spring. So, some birds coming back and some other woodland noises you haven't heard in a little while. Going about their business outside. Snow continuing to melt, grass showing, peeking up through the remainder of the snow there. You'll regroup for breakfast.
Before Rain rejoins, she's gonna cast commune.
Oh, okay.
same spot with the rigid glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you begin in prayer casting this spell. And gosh, let me just see what I always forget exactly how that one works, but I've got it right here. It's what was it again? Commune?
Commune, yes.
Thank you.
3 questions. Yes,
If
no,
it's just
maybe
or
questions.
unclear. Okay. Cool. All right. What is your first question as you begin praying, casting the spell to you, the Raven?
Ooh, God. Ill prepared as always. The devil's name, Dan.
Arzamon.
Is Arzamon after someone in the group?
As a DM note, if you want to be, it's moderately vague as stated. Now, you're welcome to keep it that way if that's how you feel Rain would ask. If you want to be more specific, then you might answer
Okay.
may vary.
Let me rephrase my statement. Because Rain would definitely mention a name. Mariah's just tired.
Oh.
And always ill prepared for the spell.
That's awesome.
Is Arzamon after Caelynn?
So DM wise, just again, because I want you to be able to get a value out of the spell. I think the vague part might be after. Like devils are typically like they're out to get whoever they can through whatever means. They're not necessarily good. So if you have like more specific,
I think that's what Rain would
okay.
The answer. So it's up to you whether.
Okay. As you pray, what are your thoughts? Like, what kind of after, like, they're hunting, like they hold something against Caelynn and they're going after her or something like that?
Like working mainly with Ythazz.
Okay. Then your first answer comes back. No.
Okay. Then if I know it says 3 questions, but that
you don't have to ask all 3 if you don't want. It's just up to 3.
Okay, yeah. Rain would just close their eyes and just try to break the spell because that.
Okay. You just offer the rest of your prayer up as normal and the spell fades. Even from out here in small breakfast.
Yeah, well, it's Friday. TGIF. God. While I'm going back to the keep, I'm gonna look for spirits. Just like spirits.
Okay.
Just normal spirits, just to make sure everything's normal.
Sure. Everything checks out. Same as usual.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna assume that Emil is already back in the keep. Okay. Then yeah. So they will join. I can talk too.
English is hard. It's fine.
Oh, go ahead if you need to.
Oh yeah.
Aw, you need a 1. Look at that head of hair. Aw.
Use the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. I love you, buddy.
Just give an air hug to Liam for me.
Aw.
Air hugs from my friends, Liam.
My Sam likes to sleepwalk to the bathroom if he makes it.
Yeah.
your sake, I hope he does.
Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes.
Whew,
All
sorry
right.
about that.
Rain will go back to the keep and join the rest.
Ooh, all right. Nice.
All right.
So you find everyone at the breakfast table.
Kid on the lap. Kid on the lap.
Yeah, Mort will shuffle on down. He's definitely a breakfast slippers kind of guy.
I love that.
Shuffling.
Breakfast slippers.
And he'll still be paging through his atlas, just getting more familiar with things. While he's having coffee and whatever Ornan is whipping up.
Mm.
Oh, a spread. Bread.
Of course.
Naturally.
Eating like a king.
Oh,
Would you like some buttered bread, Mort?
Certainly. Thank you.
A buttered bun cures all ails.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
He'll give you a wink. Go back to cooking.
Nice.
God, I love Aaron so much.
Yeah, right.
Aaron is amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so everyone arrives.
When Arn is flirting with Mort, Aeronwen will just come up and just playfully, sibling punch him in the shoulder, and then keep going.
Nice.
He'll chuckle and go back to helping.
Awesome. Aeronwen has DM inspiration next session. Get you punched down. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, I love Warren. So,
Question.
yeah.
Okay. Rain would like to go up to Garrick, but as a player, would Rain know that the Wands of Secrets that Garrick made for Rain during the resurrection?
Yeah.
Would Rain know that Garrick,
yeah. It's bound to be that kind of episode. Yeah.
made the wand for Rain?
I do believe so. I do think that Garrick exchanged that information with you. So you'd know.
Okay. Ed has, but not Garrick.
I think Garrick did it in an earlier session.
I don't remember. So Rain is going to go up to Garrick, pull out the wand. I have never had a chance.
Careful where you point that thing.
Okay, it's like, man, Melissa. I can't look.
I have
Sorry.
to go.
I'm sorry.
I have you covered, and I can't even look at screen. Anyway, I never properly said thank you for making me this.
Oh, you're welcome.
This will come in very useful because I am not the very judgmental when it comes to rash decisions. And yeah. And go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
No, I insist.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to break this to you, but yeah, that's nothing more than a fancy stick now. Doesn't work anymore.
I will cherish this fancy stick. This helped me you brought me back to life. And then Rain's just gonna walk away because Rain does not know what to do. Because Rain.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you just missed out on a lore drop.
Huh?
There you go.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I am so lost right now. This is how tired I am. Oh my gosh.
Caelynn will seek out Garrick as well.
All right.
Popular this
Garrick's
morning.
so popular.
He's like trying to enjoy his coffee.
Well, yeah, she
It gets cold.
as she comes downstairs, which is probably a little bit later than everyone else. Oh, did you get a donut, Garrick?
Oh yeah,
Did I
thank
get
you.
enough? Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, donuts from Sigil. They're always good the second day.
Yes.
Wait, this is the
sure.
night after, or the morning after, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. You're being serious.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
these are the best.
So, your mother's shop was interesting.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah. How long has she? I mean, I talked to your sister, Caelynn.
Yeah, call it. Yeah, my mom named us. Well, except for she named most of us after machine parts.
Oh,
so.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And she says hi, by the way, not your mom. I mean, I don't know, maybe your mom would have said hi too, but she was very busy yesterday yelling at employees, and it was interesting, a bit intimidating, I must say.
She does that.
But your sister says hi. Yeah. Question: Does your family have a problem with dwarves?
No, what makes you think that?
Oh, well, I
apologize. Do I come off as seeming?
No, Garrick, you're fine. You've been nothing but helpful since I've gotten back, but no, I was just talking to Colette yesterday, and I was just interested in your mother's shop, but saw that your mother was busy, so I talked to Colette and was just asking her questions, and she was fine until I told her that I was working on, because I was wanting to see. I asked if they had worked on anything like, more human-like or gnome-like, since I have Finholt. And I shared that I was repairing a Warforged, and the conversation turned immediately very strained.
Yeah. It's my mom doesn't really like mixing magic and mechanics, as it were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so she likes
does.
Got it.
She likes the simplicity of it. She likes the challenge. She finds that adding magic can make things feel too easy.
Oh, well, I can see that. I can see it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just, that it wasn't a dwarf thing. If so, I was, and when I wasn't sure. I wasn't raised by dwarves, so I don't really know if gnomes and dwarves usually get along, or if there's some kind of rivalry there. Yeah, okay. But
yeah, no, not at all. We've kind of had a little bit of an argument about that, actually. Ever since I made Geraldo.
The llama.
Yeah, the llama.
They didn't approve.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. It seemed pretty magnificent, what little I've seen of it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Caelynn, if you ever need, definitely feel free to use the shop if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You might, when we go back to my estate, you might, I think I have something to show you there you'd find really interesting.
Oh, all right.
Have you, I have a forge there that I take care of, that was used to make Warforged. And can still be used to make Warforged. Which is why I'm taking Finholt there.
Whoa.
Starforge, I think. Wasn't that what it was called, Dan?
Wraith
Starforge?
Starforge.
Wraith Starforge. I knew there was another word thrown in there
Mhm,
somewhere.
mhm.
Wraith Starforge is the official name of it, I guess. The
I mean,
historical.
if it's named, it must be pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a guardian in charge of it, kind of a spirit of the forge. Yeah, I'll be more than honored to, for you to take a look at it. I mean, I'll be there working on Finn. In fact, if you want to help with that, I'd be fine with you sitting in if you want to. I could probably use the help, honestly.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be more than happy to, but as long as it won't be awkward.
Oh, why would it be awkward?
Instantly awkward.
Are you talking about rebuilding him? Would be awkward for you?
I wouldn't want to be a third wheel or anything.
Oh, it's nothing. I mean, and she will kind of blush for a moment.
Remembering some of the specifications on the blueprint.
Whoa!
It will be just building him. There's no like, I don't know what you think might be involved, but it's just building the body. If it becomes uncomfortable, you can leave. I don't want you to be. I don't plan for it to be uncomfortable. I mean, and she will start stammering and like start blushing a bit. Yeah. Well, just so you know that you're okay. I'm gonna go and get some breakfast. She'll kind of like awkwardly stand up and like just go into the kitchen.
Okay. All right. So while the kitchen is abuzz with our friends here eating and having some discussions just outside and sorting some things out, on the horizon, a potential trip to wherever, using the circle likely to Calderul. I don't know if everyone's going, but next time they step into the teleportation circle, they'll get Bamf to Mistress Realm to return the blue flame, bring her back to a living deity status. And I think right here is a pretty good time to end our session tonight.
Oh, I want to know. I want to know what she wants. Wait, what pronouns does Arzamon use? Because I heard
they didn't
they.
say, but I went with they because it's kind of difficult to tell. So
Okay.
that way there's no assumptions.
Are you sure we can't just go a little bit longer?
Nice.
Another
It'll
like
be
3 hours
fine.
longer.
Yeah. I mean, you
Wait.
certainly can, but everything has a natural consequences. Just kidding. You do you.
Unfortunately, I picked up an extra shift tomorrow, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you have to bounce, so please go ahead. I will put up our schedule here. In the meantime, take care of this. Our schedule. So if you're new here or if you've been around, either way, we still have a bunch of D&D across the week, mostly in the 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern time slot. And also on Saturdays, an evening time slot just before Ad Extremis is Tower of Dreams, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Every Tuesday, you can find us 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern with Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where they paint minis and do tile work and a bunch of other amazingness and silliness. You can't miss it. It's amazing. Every Friday noon to 3 is Mad Art with Steph, their very own Steph here. If you're not already a member of our Discord, please consider joining. It's super fun, very supportive, open, welcoming. And you can put in requests for fan art from the different campaigns throughout the week. And then Steph will put them up to a vote to see what it is we're working on. So go enjoy that. And then every Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, we have Madbird Plays board games hosted by Vic. Different folks each week, different board games, usually done in Tabletop Simulator. It's still on hiatus, but hopefully we'll have that back soon. Here we are. We also started a Patreon just recently in November. So if you're looking to support us in a monetary way, we appreciate your support no matter what manner that comes in. If it's just hanging out with us or retweeting our tweets, things like that, following us on social media, or if you're looking to do it in a monetary way, we recommend Patreon versus Twitch. We love Twitch, of course. But with Patreon, we can give a little more back to you. Even at the $5 tier, the same as Twitch, you get a little more in return, and a little more goes to us. So it's sort of a win-win. Now, we have a number of other tiers here, too, with exponentially growing amazing stuff. Again, my favorite currently is a Drama Club tier because of the movie nights. Doubleheader movie nights are hilarious. But all that being said, we're going to go raid some of our new friends over at Dork Tales and join them in their stream.
Wait, did you say that? Did I hear right?
Dork Tales, yep. So thank you, players, for such an amazing night. Bravo. You're all so incredible.
Thank you, Dan.
My pleasure. Oh, gosh, my pleasure. And viewers, thank you so much for the raids. Thank you so much. Big shout-outs. I'll give some shout-outs on social media, too. And just having you all here. We'll catch you all over there. Please consider giving a Caw Madbird raid when we get over there for support and branding. Have a great night, everyone. We'll catch you soon. You've been watching Stormfall, our Friday night D&D campaign. Bye.
Bye. Good night, guys.
Bye.